My name is Lee, and I narrate the near-death experiences of those who have died and seen the other side. If you enjoy these videos, please consider hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing, and clicking the bell icon to be notified of new content. Doing so is free and helps the channel grow. Get comfortable, grab a cup of coffee or tea, and let's dive into today's experience. I never imagined that one evening in the summer of 2003 would change my life forever. I was a strong swimmer, always comfortable in the water, never once fearing its vast depths. But that summer, the ocean had different plans for me. It was a warm July evening when I joined a few close friends for a weekend getaway at a secluded beach along the coast of California. The waves crashed gently onto the shore, the sky painted in hues of gold and crimson as the sun dipped below the horizon. We laughed, played, and shared stories as the salty breeze kissed our faces. It was one of those perfect nights where nothing could go wrong. Until it did. I had always been drawn to the water, and that night was no different. The ocean called to me. Without hesitation, I waded in, feeling the cool embrace of the sea against my skin. The waves were larger than usual, but I wasn't afraid. I was confident. As I swam farther from shore, I let the waves carry me, floating effortlessly on my back, staring up at the night sky filled with stars. Then, without warning, a massive wave surged toward me. Before I could react, it crashed over my body, pulling me under. I tried to fight against the water, to regain control, but another wave struck, shoving me deeper. Panic set in as I realized I was caught in a powerful riptide. The shore was growing more distant, my strength fading with every desperate stroke. I struggled for what felt like an eternity. The waves showed no mercy. Every time I surfaced to gasp for air, another wave slammed me back down. My lungs burned, my muscles screamed, and a terrifying realization dawned upon me. I wasn't getting out of this alive. I had always thought drowning would be chaotic, a desperate, violent fight for life. But as my body weakened, an eerie calm washed over me. The fear that had gripped my heart moments ago slowly dissolved. I stopped fighting. I let the ocean take me. And then, something happened. Everything went silent. The roaring waves, the howling wind, even the pounding of my heartbeat, gone. I was surrounded by nothingness. My body no longer existed, yet I was fully aware, fully conscious. I hovered above the ocean, watching as my lifeless form sank deeper into the abyss. A brilliant light appeared before me. It wasn't just bright, it was alive. It pulsed with an overwhelming sense of love and warmth. Unlike anything I had ever known, the light beckoned me, drawing me closer. As I moved toward it, a sensation of peace, of absolute serenity, enveloped me. Then, I became aware of others around me. Figures of light, radiant and beautiful, surrounded me. Though I couldn't see their faces, I knew them. Somehow, deep in my soul, I recognized them as those who had passed before me. Loved ones, ancestors, spirits watching over me. They spoke without words, their presence filling me with love, reassuring me that I was home. A figure stepped forward, distinct from the others. This being radiated pure, unconditional love, more powerful than anything I had ever experienced. Though I could not see its face, I knew it was divine. In that moment, my entire life played before me, not just as memories, but as emotions, as experiences relived in their entirety. Every act of kindness, every moment of joy, every pain I had caused others. I felt it all. There was no judgment, only understanding. I saw the ripple effect of my actions, how every choice, every word, every gesture had shaped the world around me. I realized how much love I had given, and how much more I could have given. The being communicated to me, not in words, but in pure knowing. Your time is not yet done. I didn't want to leave. The love, the warmth, the peace, it was all so perfect. The thought of returning to the cold, harsh reality of Earth filled me with sorrow. I pleaded to stay, but the light gently pushed me away. Suddenly, I felt myself being pulled back. The figures, the light, the overwhelming love, they all faded. A sharp pain shot through my chest, and I gasped, choking as I was ripped from that divine realm. I awoke on the beach, coughing up seawater, my lungs burning with every breath. A stranger knelt beside me, his hands pressed against my chest. His face was filled with relief. "You were gone," he whispered. "I thought we lost you." I had no words. Tears streamed down my face, not from fear, not from pain, but from loss. I had touched something so profound, so extraordinary, and now it was gone. For days, I struggled to process what had happened. Had it been real? Had I truly stepped beyond the veil of life and death? The warmth of that light, the love that filled every fiber of my being. It was more real than anything I had ever known. And yet, here I was, back on Earth. Life went on, but I was forever changed. I no longer feared death. I no longer questioned if there was something beyond this world. I knew that experience, that glimpse into the divine, had reshaped everything I believed. I don't know why I was sent back. Maybe there is something I still need to do, someone I need to help, a lesson I need to learn. But what I do know is this: there is more to existence than we can possibly imagine. And when our time truly comes, we will not be alone. We will be embraced by a love so vast, so incomprehensible, that all fear, all pain, all sorrow will disappear. Until that day, I live with gratitude, knowing that when my journey here is over, I will return to that light, to home. That concludes today's experience. Let me know what you thought in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay safe and continue to be blessed.